Greetings, and today is the final video ever for 2019. So it's also jumping in line also with my usual monthly update videos where I sort of just talk to you guys about how I've done sort of in the month of December. So December's been a little bit of like sort of a back and forth month in terms of like uploading videos and streaming on Twitch and stuff like that. Just simply because like a lot of things were happening in December personally, so it's like I had to put priority on those obviously over the videos. But I was still making videos for you guys as well. So going into the new year, and that's pretty much what this whole video is really going to be about, is looking forward to the new year, because honestly, like this year for uploading videos has been more or less the same. Like I have tried doing like Witcher reviews and thoughts and stuff, but I realized that I'm not good at presenting my thoughts when it comes to series, at least not yet. So I'm sort of putting that one, like putting that project aside. Like I'm not even gonna do the rest. I did watch the rest of the Witcher series though, so if you guys do want me to do a review on those, honestly chances you guys have already watched it though. If you guys haven't yet, go check it out. It's a really good series. I really enjoyed it. I did get the books did come in on order, so I'll be reading those as well. So I'll be pretty busy with some stuff. Okay, so going into 2020, I'm not quite sure like what I want to do in terms of video content, because yes, I do want to stick with mostly Gwent, but I might think about maybe adding like another game in there, or maybe adding another like type of video. Maybe, I don't know if it's going to be gaming or if it's vlogs or whatever. I'm still thinking about it. But for now I'm gonna stick to Gwent. I'm gonna start putting more like just gameplay videos as opposed to like different decks per video. Like the one today, I posted a Northern Realms engine, sort of more gameplay, and I'm just sort of gonna link the deck list guide breakdown onto this, where I just really just change a card or two maybe, and just change and like just see the difference like in gameplay for like if you just change a card. Like for this one, I added Sabrina Glavisic into the Northern Realms Siege Engines deck, which obviously is not a card that people would add into it, but I think she's a pretty good addition to the deck, especially with all the siege engines being able to damage your opponent's units. So I think Sabrina Glavisic was sort of a decent addition on there. So if you guys want to go check that out, I'll leave that also in the description below. So going into next year, I want to be able to do more of this. Well, probably not in a full-time scenario, like maybe kind of doing what I'm doing right now, but sort of more in a consistent setting. I also want to make more like, I wouldn't want to say meme or casual decks, but it's like I don't want to do just competitive decks, and the reason for that is because there's already like, you know, esports teams doing Gwent reports and stuff like that for the decks that everyone pretty much uses. So I'm like, what's the point of doing a guide for every single like deck in the pro rank if, like, you know, esports teams are already doing it and they provide even better explanation than I do. I just sort of add cards like into decks that I think are fun to play with, and I think that would do some pretty decent damage. And it's also good to, like, you know, adjust those decks as well, so to sort of counter the decks that they otherwise wouldn't do well against. So I'm probably gonna do more of those tweaking as opposed to, like, you know, the full straight up deck guide itself. So I'll still be posting deck guide videos, but maybe I'll add in a different game or two, maybe just to, you know, so I can have more fresh content to sort of upload to the channel. So that's sort of gonna be where I'm going in terms of like video uploading to this channel. A couple of friends, along with myself, well, the group of us are actually going to do a group sort of board games, deception games, line games, and stuff like that. So if that's your kind of thing, I'll let you guys know with more details. Maybe I'll just put the link to the new channel in the description below. If you guys want to go check that out, you just get to see us, you know, have fun, play board games, you know, maybe do some other activities and stuff. So that'll be sort of on the works as well. So I'll probably be splitting my time between those two channels. It's not going to be easy, but, you know, that's why the other one is sort of with a group. So, you know, it's not just me and stuff like that. So that's something else that I'm also working on in the new year. I have been playing more of The Witcher 3, but that's just probably going to be more like as a myself kind of thing, just because I also have to do something for myself, you know, just like during my free time when I'm not streaming, when I'm not playing games and stuff like that. So I will be playing The Witcher 3 as well. So, you know, I'll still be keeping up with gaming and everything. The streaming schedule, it's been tough for me to establish because, you know, there have been some days where I don't stream because, like, you know, I have a different priority that I have to go to, and I know I'm not the best at posting on social media, but I do post whenever I, upload a new video or whenever I'm streaming. So you guys should definitely check me out on those other times, so you guys can sort of interact with me in real time as well. And another thing, and I have noticed this, is that this channel is slowly growing, but it's going in the right direction, which is where I wanted to go. And I've noticed that I am actually approaching the hundreds. Well, I'm not saying we are actually approaching the 100 subscriber mark for this video, for this channel, and I want to do sort of a special video for that one. I have one in mind, but if you guys have any suggestions that you guys would like to see me do, then wouldn't hurt you guys to leave it in the comment section below, and I'll definitely take a look at them. Of course, since it's like 100 subscribers, maybe not like too much. I don't want to do something like massive and stuff, just something simple. Maybe something to get you guys, to get to know me as a person just a little bit better, so you guys know what kind of personality I have. You guys can tell it's hard. I get tired relatively easily because like I'm someone that likes to do a lot of things at once. So like during my streams, if you guys have already checked me out on my streams, I get pretty tired. But then again, that's because the only time I really get for streaming is at night, like between 7 and 10 p.m. Pacific, at least here in the West Coast, because that's where I am. So it's a little bit tough. I do make a lot of misplays in games, obviously, but that's pretty much everyone, honestly. So it's not like I feel too bad about that. But sometimes it is just what it is. I mostly just enjoy getting to talk to you guys about like the game itself. If you guys have any suggestions to like decks that can make it better, I definitely do take that into account, and I definitely do make changes, because I find that if you play games with a certain deck for too long and you end up losing, it kind of takes a toll on you mentally, as opposed like not just physically, of course, because you're sitting in front of a chair for hours playing games, but it's like if you've been doing that for so long, then it's not that much of a big deal. So like, just if you guys whenever you guys are able to, definitely check me out on my streams. The stream schedule is on my Twitch panel, so I do follow that like to the best of my ability. I did make a change though for this upcoming month, is I took off Saturdays for streaming, just because I decided to take at least one day of the weekend to myself, and again to work on this new group channel that I mentioned earlier in the video. So I'm actually doing most of the editing for that, just because I'm already doing the editing for my channels here, for my videos here on this channel. So I'll also be doing editing for that group channel as well. And I honestly find editing a lot of fun. Like, it's actually so much fun. Even though this one I try to use as much raw footage as possible. I don't know if I'm gonna start implementing more edits into the videos here in Gwent to make it a little bit more personalized, as opposed to just showing the gameplay. That's something that I'm obviously focusing on as well, and trying to improve on as the new year comes. Essentially, I just want to put a little bit more quality into my videos. Some of the decks I post obviously aren't going to be the best for pro rank, but that's just because like it's what I mentioned before, like you already got esports teams doing the meta reports on like the best decks to play in competitive. So it's like any deck that I make, unless usually if it goes competitive, it's because you guys are able to make the tweaks to make it competitive. I'm not trying to give you guys like tips on being the best Gwent player ever, because obviously I'm not the best Gwent player ever, but I just love playing the game, and I love sharing the my gameplay with you guys. And if you guys have any thoughts on making decks better, then I'm always I'm always open to those suggestions. Like, I always respond to you guys in the comment section whenever like I possibly can. And again, for the Witcher series, I just kind of stopped doing that. I just sort of continued watching the series on my own, just simply because I found that easier to do. I feel like every time I try to make a thoughts video, like I get lost in my thoughts and I don't really know what to say half the time, so I end up like stuttering. So I thought I just left that one out there. I'm probably gonna put in another project into this channel, so you'll see mostly Gwent stuff still. Don't worry about that, but I'm gonna start adding different stuff. Like, I've been taking a look at Hearthstone Battlegrounds for a while. That may be something I might do, just for fun, just to show clips of gameplay and stuff. And that's gonna be tough because those are two completely different, well, they're both in the card game genre, but they're two different card games, of course. Like, you got a dedicated fan base for one and another dedicated fan base for the other. So that's just a thought. Whether I'll go through with it or not, no idea. So there's a lot of things that I'm thinking about coming into the new year, of course. And that's really all. Like, I don't want to share too much about what's coming into the new year because I don't want to leak you guys with everything. So spoiler alert, there could be something coming up in the air relatively soon. So this is sort of the update video for the month of December, which, like I said, mostly been tweaks in the schedule for streaming. Sometimes with the uploading as well. Like, I did miss this past Sunday's upload, and I do apologize for that. It's just really tough sometimes, just because stuff gets in the way as well. So I did post a video earlier today, and I'm posting this one in about an hour or 2 hours after I finish recording this video. So hopefully some stuff for you guys there to look forward to coming into the new year. And again, we are approaching 100 subscribers. I don't know when that's gonna come, but when it does come, I'll have that special video ready for you guys. So and apologies if my voice is a little bit quiet. I have to be a little bit quieter just for the time being. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Hope you guys have sort of some idea as to like where I am as of the moment with this channel. And if you guys did enjoy this update video, please leave a like, comment on any changes you guys would like to see, or maybe some stuff you guys would like to see me do for fun down in the comment section below, and subscribe for more content. And other than that, this is Enzo signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next one.